Casually racist and overly cautious. We locked the borders up like it was a fortress. Suffocated by a sense of importance and governed by minds that suffer from smallness. So much focus on the money, I'm nauseous, with no thought for those less fortunate. And this portrait is far from flawless, a little distorted, and we're all caught in it. I'm so bored of it, it's so fraudulent. We can afford it, but don't press pause on it. You can complain or change your coordinates. Me, I stay steady trying to get at the source of it. And you don't stop. Bang to the boogie, you don't stop. Bang, bang, boogie, bang, bang the boogie. Bang to the lucky country boogie, baby. Come on, bang to the boogie, bang, bang the boogie. Bang to the boogie, bang, bang the boogie. Bang boogie, bang, bang the boogie. Bang to the lucky country boogie, baby. Bang to the boogie, bang, bang the boogie. Bang to the boogie, bang, bang the boogie. Bang to the boogie, bang, bang the boogie. Bang to the lucky country boogie, baby. Come on, bang to the boogie, bang, bang the boogie. Bang boogie, bang, bang the boogie. Bang to the boogie, bang, bang the boogie. Bang to the lucky country boogie, baby. Bang to the boogie, bang, bang the boogie. Bang to the boogie, bang, bang the boogie. Bang to the boogie, bang, bang the boogie. Bang to the lucky country boogie, baby. Bang to the boogie, bang, bang the boogie. Bang to the boogie, bang, bang the boogie. Bang to the boogie, bang, bang the boogie. Bang to the lucky country boogie.
Easy come, easy go, we said. I didn't think twice about what it meant. And if we had to do it all again, let your love shine down now. Let light shine down. Let your light shine. Let your light shine down.
Don't get it twisted, this is not some bittersweet symphony. We had a thing, fucked it up, now you don't talk to me. I guess I could have been better than I was, I guess. But in the end you chose to leave and left a great big mess. It's not okay, that's okay, it's just the way it was. You gave me sweet fuck all, except I suppose I got this song. And then you ran a mile, put me out in denial. I made my mind up, wait a while, but then that wasn't your style. And I've been here before, trying to unlock broken doors. Got a whole lot of just because, just before I cut those chords. But I cut my teeth, made my peace, got back on that horse. I rode east, rode that beast, out of town into a new dawn. Now I don't think about you all that much, not these days. Memories like music notes, they ring out loud then fade away. And like the song that's the single successful we got played. Let that love light shine on down, let that sadness serenade.
Easy come, easy go, we said. I didn't think twice about what it meant. If we had to do it all again, let your love shine down now. Let the light shine down. Let your light shine. Let your light shine down.
Don't get it twisted, this is not exactly what you thought. Don't give me no platitudes about how love ran its course. You ought to check yourself into therapy. I'm fairly sure you made it all about you and yours. So I guess I chose to walk. Let's not forget you were absent, off and out on tour, fighting in those weekend wars, trying to get yourself adored. Now you got something that you wanna say, you wanna talk, but for what? You'll just perform, then get off on your own applause. I know you're good with words, I know you're charming, dear, and I miss that thing we had when it began, what we shared. You call up late at night and question me as if you cared. There's no great mystery, dear, when I needed you, you weren't there. Don't call, don't text, stop fucking around with my head. You left me with no choice, so I did what I thought was best. You'll probably write a song and tell the world everything I said, but tell me, love, just how long did you sleep in an empty bed?
Easy come, easy go, she said. I didn't think twice about what it meant. And if she had to do it all again, let your love shine down. Let the light shine down. Let
distant history. And there's two sides to every story, both are incomplete. Misery loves company. Memory is an expert thief, and you can fly with a leap of faith, or you can fall and find your feet. It's been 2 years since we put fin to all our ish. We've maintained our distance, and I've obeyed her one last wish. We don't talk at all, no contact, no content. It's like it never happened, just as if we'd never met. And eventually we'll both just be footnotes in each other's stories. Who knows, we might just end up friends by the time we're in our 40s. Or maybe go crazy wondering where it all went wrong. It came so easily, then just as easily it was gone.
Easy come, easy go, we said. Didn't think twice about what it meant. And if we had to do it all again, let your love shine down, let the light shine down, let your light shine, let your light shine
Is embarrassed by the thoughts in her head, and she thinks so much she starts to get scared. Doctors told her she was bipolar, put her on prescription pills like that would solve it. It didn't quell the low self-esteem, and the guys that she falls for treat her so mean. They tear off strips until there ain't nothing left, but she can give back just as good as she gets. And she gets so worked up, then down in the dumps. Can't hold a steady job, unemployed for months. The drugs aren't something that she does for fun, they're just a way to stay comfortably numb. She says the world will cut you deep, and it creeps and it eats up all the dreams you keep. But when the music begins and she starts to move, she is a bright light shining inside the room. She cries tears and they stream down her face, all beyond her years, and she never feels safe. We talk and it helps, and she melts and dissolves, and I can't help thinking that the world is cold. In dreams she sees him, wakes up screaming. She can smell the beer on his breath and hear his breathing. They used to share the same name, now she'll never trust men again. Simple and plain, therapy helped, but she still blames herself. The guilt and the shame of a regular hell. If she could, she would send him straight to the grave, but she knows someday all debts get paid. I know her story, I'm in awe of her strength. You just see a junkie whose life is a mess, in a society so quick to judge, so quick to get drunk, not so quick to reflect. It's easier to demonize an addict as a threat, a failure, a monster, a joke, a lost cause. It ain't about the high, it's the mental health. Alice didn't need prison, she just needed some help. How many people do you know completely sober? How many people do you know who self-medicate? How many people do you know who on occasion take a little something, something just to take the pain away? How many people do you know who have a problem? How many people do you know with excuses? How many people do you know who are wrestling with demons and memories and invisible bruises? Cameron had a habit of having a fucking habit, couldn't figure out how to kick it into submission. It was killing him slowly, it was losing him friends, but something about the high always got him in the end. Nobody said it would be easy, he knew it, he wasn't looking for pity. He knew the city was up to no good, getting busy. He lay in the rhythm and ran amok every day with a singular vision. He was born in the belly of the beast, where the beast feast on the belly of the deceased, and he would sleep underneath bright neon street signs. Quick on the rewind, flip it on the B-side. He'd spent enough nights sleeping in the park to know $1 wasn't too much to ask for. And he would kick it with the homeless, the hopeless, the hounded. Somehow he fit in with the outlaws, and in the cracks and the fissures, the city was a vicious little animal without inhibitions. And he would look, but he couldn't tell the difference between the saints and the sinners, the heroes and the villains, a brother in prison, a sister in the system. He never knew his dad and his mum was indifferent. Listen, we all make the best of the life we get, but some get a lot less to begin with, yeah? How many people do you know completely sober? How many people do you know who self-medicate? How many people do you know who on occasion take a little something, something just to take the pain away? How many people do you know who have a problem? How many people do you know with excuses? How many people do you know who are wrestling with demons and memories and invisible bruises? I ain't trying to judge nobody's ache. 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 I'm trying to judge Lately I've been losing all my faith in humanity, and to think I am a part of it's embarrassing. I read the paper and I keep up with the news. I can't recognize what we do as even human. It's out of whack, out of balance, out of control. The lies told and the attitudes that unfold. This fucking country has a rotten, bitter, hard soul. These are the laws of the land that the crown stole. I hear them talking on the radio. They spit fever pitch panic on what they oppose. I read the columns, the letters and opinion pieces. At every pub, everybody's got prepared speeches, misunderstanding all the pain in the politics. They only want a scapegoat and kept promises, and all the anger and the fear and resentment grows. The brutality of lucky country village folk. It's not enough to turn back a bunch of leaky boats. It's not enough to kill their dreams, then we kill their hope. It's not enough to deprive them of their human rights. It's not enough until somebody lose their life. Dark shadows gather, history will judge us harsh. One day you'll ask yourself, did I do enough? And how much cruelty did we allow to be dealt to a group of desperate people asking for some help? Now does it sit with you? How do you sleep at night? Does it worry you at all? Occupy your mind? I hang my head, heavy heart, I am so ashamed. It's in my backyard, but not in my name. The journalists gather, the cameras click-clack, and at the podium the speaker's putting on his act. He talks in doublespeak, Orwellian reports. Empty words, but his body language says it all. His hands are outstretched, now his arms are crossed. His white face sweats bullets and he nods a lot. Official press release, massive fact emission. The purpose so clear, dehumanize the victims. Appoint an expert, launch inquiries. Past the buck of obfuscation by any means. He answers all the questions with the party line. Repeats the focus group emotion heavy catch cries. He knows his audience and how to handle them. Talk tough, keep it simple, act the larrikin. Make him think that you're one of them just like a mate. Repeat the sentiment, ain't this fucking country great? Now he's hit his stride, he's got them hypnotized. Convinced them there's a threat to their very way of life. And now the lights fade and he walks away. He played it perfectly to keep the power one more day. How does it sit with you? How do you sleep at night? Does it worry you at all? Are you dead inside? I hang my head, heavy heart, I am so ashamed. It's in my backyard, but not in my name. The sun beats down hot upon a prison camp. A family huddles in a tent with no ceiling fan. The days roll into each other in the worst way. A young boy celebrates his 9th birthday. At night he hears people weeping, it's a common sound. He's used to seeing things, he saw his sister drown. He wonders if it's real, he wonders who to trust. His mom and dad are like ghosts, they don't talk too much. He kicks a soccer ball in an empty field. One of the guards kicks it back and compliments his skill. The boy tells the guard, I turned 9 today. The guard smiles, stops, then he looks away. He says, little man, one day I hope you understand. When you're older and your dignity is still intact, and you look back at this vicious treatment, not all were complicit, not all were indecent. How does it sit with you? How do you sleep at night? Does it worry you at all? Do you sympathize? I hang my head, heavy heart, I am so ashamed. It's in my backyard, but not in my name. Not in my name, not in my name, not in my name! Has something they're trying to sell, something they want to yell, some secret they want to tell, man. If at death it turns out we're wrong and believers are correct, I'll see half of them in hell. Fucking hypocrites. Who's selling your merch? No one ever listened to the lyrics or the words, I guess. One little monkey doesn't stop the show, unless that little monkey has a bone to pick. I am a fisherman sitting along the side of a river and watching on as the spirit of my ancestors float down. Time is a profound friend, he's always got a message to send, and if you listen you can hear it. Fact check your feeling, format your finding, break down the boundaries and limits, unlearn the rules and undo the damage, and unfuck the world. Understand you were in it, not just online, not just indifferent. Modern world fatigue has got them all asleep. I'm done running down conviction, so for now I'm shouting peace from the